Troy, you've arrived this morning to Hong Kong, casting eye over Linton. What do you make of him?
Yeah, really happy with him, Simon. He lost a bit of weight on the trip over, as documented, but he's nearly put all that back on, and I've got to say it's the best I've ever seen his coat look, so really pleased with him.
He's been stabled over there on his own. Has that been a problem for him?
Look, it was for the first couple of days, but the jockey club were good enough to get us a mirror, which really helped him. He likes looking at himself. I'm not sure whether he thinks it's someone else or he knows, but the mirror's definitely helped, and he's fully settled now.
He's had a few gallops in the turf since he's been here, but back on the all-weather. What's the plan between now and race day for him?
He'll have a serious hit out on Thursday morning, and that's about it. He doesn't need a lot. He's not a horse that takes a lot of work, so he'll have that hit out on Thursday morning and then straight into the races Sunday.
Engage the services with Damien Oliver, who's in fantastic form back in Australia. It's got to be a big plus for him.
Yeah, well, and obviously he knows Hong Kong so well because he rode so many winners up here, so it's a real plus to have Damien aboard.
He had a bit of a hiccup in his preparation, I guess, leading up. He missed that race in the carnival. Is that a concern for you going to this?
Look, not really. Obviously, we would have liked to have had that run under his belt, but as I said, he's not a horse that takes a hell of a lot of work. So to skip a race or to miss a race like that, it's not imperative that he gets those miles into his leg. He's not a big, gross doing horse, so he's fit and he's well, and he doesn't take a lot of work.
You've really transformed this horse from a stayer into more of a miler. Was that a long-term plan?
Yeah, it was. John came up with the idea nearly a year ago that he wanted to try and set him for the Stradbroke, and obviously we pulled that off, and I just think he's better suited at the 1400 and the mile.
The mile here at Sha Tin, obviously the ground might be a problem for him. What about the speed in the race? Do you want the speed on?
Yeah, obviously he's a horse that does like the speed on, and I think it allows him to finish better when there is good pace in the race, so we're hoping for that on Sunday.
Had a chance to have a look at the opposition yet?
Oh, it's a really good field. I think it's the best mile I've seen here for a few years, so I know it's going to be a really tough race.
What sort of confidence levels have you got going into Sunday?
Oh, look, it's very hard to be super confident. That's the best race he's ever run in his life, so he's going to have to be at the top of his game to finish in the first 3 or 4.